Hey guys, welcome back to Do It Live and another PC building video for you today. With the launch of the PS4 Pro, I decided to challenge myself and see if I can make a capable 4K gaming PC in the shape of a console for 500 bucks. Do I pull it off? Let's check it out. So as you guys know, I'm a huge supporter of things like Kijiji and other classified sites, as they can really help to bring down your costs when building a PC. Whether or not it's budget or you're building a high-end gaming machine, as long as you filter through and find some good deals, also keeping in mind the condition of the items, you can get something to last you quite a long time. So as I mentioned, I'm going to try to build a console-sized PC that'll outmatch the PS4 Pro, even though it's been upgraded with all new hardware. Let's see what I've got here. So for the case, I have the Fractal Design Note 202, a beautiful 10.2 liter case that's just marginally bigger than the Xbox One, and as you can see here in this comparison, it is really close. For the motherboard, I needed to go with a Mini-ITX motherboard, and I have the H81i as my choice of ITX motherboard. It's fairly durable, and it supports the LGA 1150 4th generation Intel processor that I have. Now, this is where my Kijiji hunting has come in. I've been able to get those business class desktops, and you might not be able to get a steal like this. I'll have more on this very sick deal in another video, but this is essentially a Dell Optiplex 9020. It in itself is a small form factor PC, and if I didn't need to game or didn't want to game on it, I could just stop right here. This is pretty small and good to go. But essentially what this allowed me to do is get most components for a PC for a really cheap price. So I have the processor, which is an i5 4570, to go into my H81i. I have 8 gigs of RAM in here. That's what this one was configured with. I have a 128 solid state drive that's packed in this as well, and it has Windows 7 Pro or Professional built in, and I got all of this for 160 bucks. That really saved me in trying to save costs here and get to that $500 mark to beat that PS4 Pro and get us closer to the goal. Next thing I have for the Kijiji hunting, and you guys might have seen this, you can check the video, check the video in the eye up here, or the card right up there, is the Asus R9 270X, and it's a great 2GB card. I've seen it output 60 frames on Battlefield 1 on high, and this I got for 60 bucks. Again, video is up in the right corner here, and you can check it out. I'll tell you the story about it, but $60 for this GPU really helped cut down costs. So overall, I'll tell you the prices that I paid for them, and you can follow along with me. The Fractal Design case comes with its own SFX power supply. You need a specific power supply because it really is that small in the case, and you need something that fits in there. It comes with the 450 watt power supply, which is more than enough to power this rig. I got this for $160 at NCIX, link in the description below. Then I got the MSI H81i for about $85. Again, if you want any of the stuff that I list here, I'll put a link in the description below, but of course I can't give you a link to these sweet deals that I've got. I even found a guy who has many of these, and he's been my hookup for some of these budget builds, which you'll see in episodes to come. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to start to take the components out of here, and let's go on a quick time lapse and start working on my PS4 gaming PC. I'm gonna call it that, PS4, and or PC Pro, and I'm excited. I've been looking forward to this for quite some time, and hopefully it comes out looking pretty strong. So I want to interrupt the time lapse because this is what I've been looking forward to the whole time, is unboxing this beautiful baby. Although you guys get to see it a little bit earlier when I showed off it compared to the Xbox One. But I am so excited for this thing. You have no idea. I've dreamed about making an ITX build for a really long time, and never found a practical reason to do so. And now that I have you guys to show things off to, have a bit more of a reason. And also my Kijiji deal hunting has paid off and made this actually worthwhile to build. Oh, I'm so excited. This is literally my jam. But let's take it out and let's check out this bad boy. Oh, not cheap at all. Just always annoying unboxing cases or unboxing big things. Get out of here, styrofoam. Could use this for foam. Again, if you want to try a nice, cheap, easy, fun, and useful stress reliever, click that video in the top right corner. Use styrofoam and they crinkle all so good. And I've done a DIY video for that. Again, link in the top right. Sorry, I'm so distracted, guys. I love this. I love this. So, check this thing out. This, oh, so light and portable that I almost dropped it. But look at that. Not even bigger than my shoulders. I'll put it right beside the Xbox One in a second. I love this. I love that it comes with a stand too. So if you want to stand it up, probably the ideal method to have it. You have that there. Also, the guys at Hardware Canucks did it in like a floating situation. I think that's pretty cool. Here, guys, come check it out. We need more light for you guys. That's okay. But there you go, the Fractal design, no 202. I'm going to open this up and you guys can enjoy it. Look at that. That's where the Mini-ITX motherboard goes. And this is your PCIe card right there. Oh, this is so exciting. Oh my god. This is worth it. End the video right there, guys. This is absolutely awesome. So as you guys saw yesterday, yes, it's the next day. I went up all last night finishing the build, and now it is finished, and we'll compare it to the size of the Xbox One. Look at that. Really, really close. I'd say about an inch to 2 inches of extra space at the top, an inch and a half on the sides, but it still looks and fits into any HTPC setup, and I'm quite excited. We'll get some benchmarks done in a little bit, but let me just enjoy that beauty. So let's be real here, did we beat the PS4 Pro in terms of sheer performance? That might not entirely be true, and the reason for that is the GPU in the PS4 Pro is set to be something similar to the RX 470, except at a lower clock at about 4.2 teraflops. I'm not sure the exact specs, but what we're outputting is about 2.4 to 2.7 teraflops, and of course, just by sheer numbers, it seems we're losing a little bit. But that's not the entire story, as if you're playing at 1080p, if you take a game on the PS4 and the PS4 Pro, the frame rate doesn't actually seem to change. It doesn't seem like GPU scaling at 1080p is happening with the PS4 Pro like it is with the Xbox One S, where owners are getting 4 to 7% FPS increases because of the higher clock speed. So at 4K, PS4 Pro is winning for sure, because when it upscales or does a GPU scaling at 4K, you definitely notice a difference on titles like Tomb Raider, Uncharted, and so on and so forth. But at 1080p, you're definitely getting a better gaming experience, as the PS4 is typically locked out at 30 FPS on most titles and hitting 60 FPS on certain titles. So the story is here and there, but let me know what you guys think. After seeing those benchmarks and seeing that we can play 1080p pretty well on demanding games, getting 60 FPS easily and sometimes shooting up to 100 FPS on some demanding titles. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Maybe I'll make a better version of the console killer. And don't forget, after you build your own console killer, you can upgrade it further, which is, again, a great feature about PCs, whereas the PS4, you can't upgrade that to be a Pro, and the PS4 Pro, you can't upgrade that to be the newer PS4 or the Xbox One Scorpio or anything like that. We can easily take out that graphics card, slap in something stronger, and definitely beat out the PS4 Pro in the future. So let me know what you guys think. If you want to do an even better console killer in the future, let me know. Leave your comments down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, as I'll be doing a lot more just like this. And I have an idea for an even better console killer, so stay tuned and don't forget to do it live.